Hi, how are you doing? Good, good. Here we go again, huh? First, we had to identify those schools that need additional help, additional assistance. And we want to help these schools change the culture in terms of expectations and standards. The federal government has had some modifications of their criteria. I think they're pretty well set now. But 2 weeks ago, it was in a change of criteria, which obviously changed the list in terms of those schools that want more help. But I certainly encourage the schools to step up to the plate, work collaboratively, and find ways to change the culture so that we can meet the needs of the students at your school. Some districts have looked at it as an opportunity to receive quite a bit of money, up to $2 million per school. We have actually been contacted by some school districts asking to get on the list. And actually been contacted by a mayor asking if a school in a city, not here, but could be placed on that list. And then we have some that say, well, it harms our ability to create that culture of improvement. And I understand that. But what I'm into is meeting the needs of each school. Each student learns differently. Each school will deliver services a little bit differently than others. And so we want to make sure that we create, under the models that are available to us, a model that meets the unique individual need of that school. I'm a big believer in growth. Almost what got you on the list was if the absence of growth, 50 points in our API over 3 years, could get you on the list. So what gets you off the list? Let's see that student growth, student performance. The best approach, if it's transformational, if it's a charter school, if it's closed to school, that's going to be up to the local community. Every community is going to be different. Every community is going to have its own needs. I don't believe student performance should be used 100% for teacher evaluative purposes. But it should be 8%, maybe it's 10%, maybe it's 25%, in concert with observation with administrator, with peer observation, other teachers in those fields, maybe even parent and student evaluations could factor into it. But those are the types of issues that we're going to have to work out school by school. Part of the reauthorization of the Elementary Secondary Education Act in Washington, D.C., I predict will include some type of evaluative purpose on our teachers to be part of student performance. We're going to have to look at improvement for the students. So what we're going to have to look at is a pre-test before curriculum is really discussed. It could be in the area of math, could be in the area of English language arts, and then a post-test afterwards. And so the criteria will be, the metrics will be, I believe, based on improvement. I'm the big believer. I went to Washington, D.C. 7 years ago to push the Bush administration away from adequate yearly progress, this arbitrary status bar, the high jump bar, asking a certain percentage of students to get over that bar. I believe in improvement. I'm the long jump guy. And so any evaluation of teachers based upon student performance, I believe, must be based upon student improvement over the course of the year.